I am so ready to murder everything and make sure no one gets murdered on our side. I'm usually 6.
throw 2 darts within a 6-second period. So she's going to attack the one in front of Giggles as well with a
Okay,
dart.
before you do that, as soon as
Yes.
that zombie that you just killed falls backwards, I need both John and Giggles to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh dear.
This will be great.
I rolled a 17.
Awesome.
I rolled a nice, healthy 3.
Okay, well, okay, John, you take 3 points of damage. Giggles, you take 1. And both of the zombies next to it takes 1 point of damage. As it falls backward, you can see this corpse beginning to bloat. It gets larger and larger until eventually it explodes out, bursts out. You can see kind of viscera kind of painting the walls and the zombies next to it. John, unfortunately, you're right in front of it. You take the brunt of the damage. Giggles, you just make it out of the way barely to take a little bit of damage, but it's not as bad as you thought it was going to be. So, okay, back to you, Warrior One. You threw your first dart. Now you've got your second one.
Yeah, now I will throw it at this one.
Awesome.
Ooh, that is a 19.
19 is a hit.
And then that is 7 piercing damage.
Awesome.
Cool. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm going to also forward fold like John. I'm done.
Awesome. Okay, QWERTY, you are up. What's QWERTY doing? As I know, last time he was acting a little weird. He wasn't like fully functioning or something. What's he doing as it comes to his turn?
So QWERTY will step up here.
As I have rebooted, I am now initiating standard protocol. Activate flamethrower. And he will go ahead and throw a produce flame. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
Okay.
For 15 damage. Just the closest one.
The closest one, perfect. Yeah. So so it hits. 15 damage, you said?
Yes.
Awesome.
And that's it.
Okay, so yeah, you throw this this flame appears next to that zombie, and you can smell the sickening stench of burning, rotted flesh, and hear it kind of crinkling as the whatever decrepit, rotting flesh alights. Okay, that's the end of QWERTY's turn. Next up, we've got this zombie. I think no, not that one. It is this one right here. He's going to attack you, Giggles. Raises up its hand to hit you with its claw. First attack for a natural one, that's a miss. Second attack for a critical hit, so that's better. You take 5 points of damage total. That was a bummer. Wow.
Great critical.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awful. Okay, can't win them all. Okay, next up is this one back here. He is going to, here we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, taking the spot of the dead one here. It's going to attack you, John. Let's see. First attack for a 13. That's a miss.
That won't do it.
I'm sorry, that'll do it as in...
Oh, no, that won't do it.
Oh, got it. Sorry. And the second was a 12, which is a miss, sadly. So not the most competent zombies, but here we are. Okay, then this one up here, is seeing that the doorway down there is a little packed. It's going to continue with this debris in front of it. Which so it beats its hands against the debris, and you can see it does not make any dent in the debris. In fact, you can see that as it is attacking, its hands hit the wood, and you can see just splotches of kind of blackened, dark blood, red blood as its fists hit against the debris, but doesn't seem to be making any damage. So that is the end of the first round. Next up is Fedya again. She's going to attack again with her short bow. against the zombie in the middle there. So she notches an arrow, fires it for 20, which is a hit, dealing 6 points of damage. That's going to be the end of her turn. Giggles, you're up.
All right. Let's see here. The one in front of John is still alive?
Yes.
Okay. And the one in front of me. Okay. Which one was the one that crit failed and hit me? Is the one in front of me? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's the one I'm like pissed off at currently, and also laughing at the same time because it like it rolled really well and still missed. So I'm just like smiling and laughing at it. So I'm going to attack that one. So we're gonna roll and probably, hopefully, roll well and not also make a fool of myself. That hey, I'm a clown. So what can you hope for? I talked a big game and I rolled an 11. So we'll see how that goes. That's probably a miss. An 11.
That is a hit, actually.
Okay. All right.
No armor on these guys.
All right. Okay. Okay. So for that, the first part of damage is 4, and then with my 3d6s, I get an additional 7 points of damage.
Awesome. Okay. So, stabbing it several times, you can see that it is also not looking. This one is not looking great at all, but it looks to be hanging on by a thread. You can see the kind of like the milky white eyes in its socket, whatever is left of them, appear to train onto you, Giggles. Hopefully, to make one last stand before it succumbs to its fate. Anything else?
Well, yeah, let me look at stuff here. Yeah, no, there's nothing else I can do. Okay, I'll stop. I'll just stand here.
Awesome. Okay, next up is the one up here. It's going to make another attack against the debris for a... that is a miss, unfortunately. Second attack. That is also a miss. John, you are up. What do you do?
Oh boy, I guess I'll poke the one that just blew up in front of me.
That's a... yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to hit. Does a 16 do it?
Yes, it does.
Alright, perfect. I'm gonna roll damage, that's 4. And I'm gonna roll B damage of 6. And then Hunter's Mark of 2. So a total of 12 on the first hit.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to... I completely forgot at level 5 you get 2 of these. I'm going to attack again.
Whoa!
Nice.
Oh, for an 8.
An 8 is a miss, unfortunately. Had to happen sometime.
I'm still using 1, right? Alright, that'll be it.
Okay, next up we've got the one up here. It's going to attack you, John. First attack for a 20, which is a hit. So that's going to do 9 points of slashing damage. Second attack as it swings at you with its claws for a 9, which is a miss. That is going to be the end of its turn. Warrior 1, back to you.
All right, I have so many darts in my hands. I'm going to throw a dart at the one that just stepped in front of John. Hello. That is a 16.
That is a hit.
And that's going to be 5 piercing damage.
Awesome.
So I'll throw another dart at the same guy. That's a 22 to hit. And
yeah, that's a hit.
That's another 5 piercing damage.
Awesome. Okay, it is still up. Looks like it's getting close to the end there.
All right. And yep, I exhale and bow again, and end my turn.
All right, QWERTY, what do you do?
How are hit points looking between John and Giggles?
I'm fine. I have 24 of my 33.
I'm a healthy, just nice and half. 19 out of 39.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, QWERTY's gonna take a couple steps forward, and then he will say,
Your position is inflicting serious wounds. I suggest you remove yourself before you get seriously injured. Casting Cure Wounds. You gain 11 hit points.
Holy shit! Thank you.
Nice.
And then I will take a step back and pass.
Awesome. Okay, so next up, we have this zombie here. Going to attack. Gonna attack Giggles. First attack with its claw for 19 to hit.
Yep.
All right, you take 8 points of damage as it swings down, connects with your chest. Second attack for 23 to hit. You take 7 more points of damage, and that's going to be the end of its turn. Let's see, and then next is this one. Going to attack you, John. First attack with its claw. 14.
Nope.
Second attack, 15.
Still no.
No. Okay, back up here. Attacking the debris again. Let's see. That is a miss. That is a miss. Okay. Fedge's turn. She's going to notch another arrow, fire it at the one in front of John. 10 to hit, which is a hit, dealing 4 points of damage. It is still up as the arrow embeds itself into the chest of the zombie. Still standing, but barely. That is going to be the end of her turn. Giggles, you're up.
I'm gonna get the hell out of where I'm at, so I'm gonna
Nice.
run right here. And from where I'm at, I am going to use some darts, I think,
Awesome.
and throw them at the one in front of John. So right here,
Cool.
and the hello, birdie. Here we go. Sorry. So my roll for that is an 8.
No, that is a miss. I'm so
No.
sorry.
So I just go. You hear me like very quietly go womp womp, and then into my turn.
Awesome. Okay, next up is the this one here, next to the debris. I'm gonna make another attack against the debris for a that's a miss. A second attack for a critical hit, dealing not enough. Okay, so you can see that it takes its hands and it is beating against the door with all its might. You can see that its hand is actually kind of like deteriorating with each strike it makes on the debris, leaving darkened ichor against the surface. You can see that the debris is beginning to come apart. You can see kind of like a hole beginning to form where the fists are making impact. But that's going to be the end of its turn. John, you're up.
If it's not broke, don't stop. So I'm gonna try to poke again. Alright. On the first attack, ooh, a 10.
10 is a hit.
Oh, I'll take it. Alright, let me roll damage. That's 4 off the rapier.
How do you kill this zombie?
Oh, nice.
Yay.
I don't even want to really get right into the middle of it, where all the juicy bits are. So I'm gonna maybe try to half-ass it through the leg or something. Maybe
Awesome.
I'll, chop his thigh.
Absolutely, yeah. You're able to do so with ease, given the deteriorated nature of the flesh and the muscle and the bone, and it just topples to the ground. And you can see that as it topples to the ground, it lands kind of head first. And as it lands head first onto the ground, on the stone ground, you can see you hear a crack, and you begin to see this black ichor begin to pool where its head is, and that is going to be the end. Or well, I don't know if that's the end of your turn. What else you got?
Oh, that sucks. I guess I'll go after the one the one right next to it, right below.
Okay.
Me, and use my second attack. Does a non-natural 20 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna reapply Hunter's Mark. Let's see. Okay, that's 7 off the rapier, 6 for the bees, and 1 for Hunter's Mark. So a total of 14.
Awesome. Okay, how do you kill this zombie?
Oh,
Yay!
I guess, John's not super informed with the undead, so I think he puts 1 and 1 together when it hits the head and then, like spills out. I think through the head this time. Not with like any glee at all. Like sad that he's gonna mess up his sword and get all this shit on him and his nice frock. But yeah, right through the head.
There we go. Yeah, it just goes right through the head. You see the end of the blade go through the back of the zombie's head. You pull it out, and it crumples to the ground.
I hate it here, but that's my turn.
Okay. Okay, next up is this one here. Seeing this, it's going to attack you now, John. Let's see. How about an 11 is a miss.
Nope.
Second attack, an 18. I think that is a hit.
That hits.
You take 5 points of slashing damage, and that is the end of its turn. Warrior 1, you're up.
Okay, I am going to 5.
Oh, nice.
Let's go right here.
Okay.
Okay, 15, and I'm gonna whack this guy
Perfect.
with my quarterstaff. That is an 18.
18 is a hit. Nice job.
And that's gonna be 8 bludgeoning.
Awesome.
How's he looking?
He's still looking well as far as zombies go, healthy enough.
Healthy, hale and hearty. Okay, so I'm just spinning and I hit it with my quarterstaff again. For a 10.
10 is a hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay. And that's 6 more bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Yeah, so you hit it the first time, it recoils, you spin around, you hit it with the second one. It's still up, it's looking a little bit dazed. Or at least as dazed as it's not.
So on my second spin, I'm gonna sort of like slide tackle, and unarmed strike, kick at its legs for another 10.
Incredible, that's a hit.
And that's gonna do 5 more bludgeoning damage as they try to like take out its leg.
Okay. Yes. So you you hit it. It's you hear this kind of as you connect with its kind of where its kneecap is, and you can see where you had hit the leg. You see you kind of broke whatever ligaments or remnants of ligaments were there. Clearly the leg is inoperable for much or at all anymore. So nice job. Anything else?
All right. Warrior 1 smiles and ends her turn.
Awesome. Okay, QWERTY, back to you.
All right, QWERTY is going to step up to that zombie, just kind of casually squish stepping over the remains of these two. And then he looks at this one right in front of him and
please discontinue injuring my.
And he kind of like makes Wolverine claws with primal savagery and swings for a 25.
Awesome. Oh my.
Jeez.
For 11 damage.
Awesome. So you swing, you slice at it. You can see like pieces of its body are just kind of like sloughing off as it as you do so. Still up though. Anything else, QWERTY?
Jesus Christ! It's still up after 11 damage. Okay. Nope. That's it. Pass.
Okay. Next up, we've got this one here. It decides, after seeing what appears to be 2 new meals entering the room, decides to abandon the debris at the northern end of the room, turns around, starts heading towards you, Warrior 1, moves forward. It's going to attack you with its claws. The first attack first attack for 15.
Yeah, that's not going to hit me.
Oh, bummer. Okay, second attack for a 12, which is also a miss. Okay, so that is the end. Yes.
Yes,
Awesome.
dodging,
Oh.
dodging, boom, boom, boom.
I love it. Okay, we are back to Fedja, back at the top of the round. She's kind of getting tired of these undead in this crypt that is affiliated with her order. So she's going to run forward and just try to cleanse this crypt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh boy, I messed up. 30. Oh shoot. Okay, this is bad. She's actually going to end her turn. Rather than going to the left, she's going to go to the bottom here. Oh. Well, yeah, she's... Oh, I messed up. Okay, she's going to go over here. She's only going to take the one opportunity attack, because if she went down here, she would have taken both. So she's going to stay there. Oh my god. This zombie who did an attack of opportunity got a critical hit.
Oh, my lord.
Okay, 7 points of damage. As she turns around, she runs in and she sees that the room is actually filled with a lot more zombies than she thought there were. Being being outside the room, she freaks out. She continues to run further into the room, turns her back, and one of the zombies gets this incredible gash as it swings its claws into her back. Incredible gash into her, and it looks like it took a lot out of her. It does not appear that she is very strong at all. She's very much someone who wants to hang out in the back. Clearly, she got a little overconfident. And that is going to be the end of her turn. Giggles, you're up. What do you do?
Sorry, I was on mute. Didn't mean me.
Oh, you're
Ugh. Girlie, you okay?
good. She coughs up blood.
No, that's a no. That's a no. Okay. So Giggles is not happy about this. So he, even though Fedge has been a little grumpy to him, he still identifies Fedge as part of his party. So he is going to move as quickly as he can into the room to help his friends. So he runs. Can I get to here? Like to here, to this spot?
I think so. Yeah. Let's see.
So I'm going to go here.
Nice.
Okay. I don't think I should go any further because my health is great. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to load up a attack at probably this one right here.
Cool.
And with my darts, so we'll use this.
Nice.
That's a 17.
That is a hit.
Okay, so this is piercing damage. That's 9 points of damage, and this is also a sneak attack because it's still a finesse weapon. Or a ranged weapon, which is still technically falls under my sneak attack. So I get to do another 3d6 of damage. So
Awesome.
I get another 13 points of damage.
Oh,
Nice,
nice. Okay,
nice.
perfect. Awesome. So yeah, you do a ton of damage. It's still standing, but you can see this ichor is beginning to seep out of the wounds that you have made to it. Also, just point of order, I might have missed it. Did you use something that prohibits attacks of opportunity when you
Me?
ran in there?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. Okay. This one
actually had enough movement to walk around us all, anyways. Like at the bottom
did he?
part, and then make
Perfect.
that spot.
Okay.
So he's good.
Amazing. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Okay. All right. Anything else, Giggles?
No, I'm trying to. How smart are these things?
They're not going to be passing any tests with flying colors. I'll say
If I
that.
cover Thedja with a tarp, will they know she's still there?
You could try it if you want.
Okay, Thedja, just listen to me. This is gonna be this might seem a little haphazard. Yeah. I get it. I've got this tarp in my backpack, and I'm gonna put it over you, and we're gonna just act like you're not here, okay?
Is she still standing while you do this?
Oh, I thought she was on the ground because of her back.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah,
thought
she
she was
can
laying
be.
down.
Yeah, she can be. Yeah,
Oh.
she fell to the ground. Yeah, so she's lying down. She's coughing up blood. You just place the tarp over her. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I
They're
thought she was
there.
like laying down on the ground because her back was like so damaged. Okay, all right, my bad. Well, anyways, she's now covered in a tarp, hopefully
I love
hidden
it.
from these things.
Incredible.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay, then this creature here sees all of these creatures, or these people run into this room. It also abandons the debris, makes its way forward, steps forward one towards the tarp, but
No.
sees that there are people on either side that look like they're not like a piece of furniture or something. So it is going to attack you, Giggles. So first attack with its claws. A 10 to hit, that's probably a miss.
Yes.
Okay, second attack for a 14,
That
probably
is a
also a miss.
Hello?
I'm sorry, that was or was not.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, all good.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Was a 14
Yeah, it's
to
a
hit? Awesome. Okay, dealing 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be right back.
Is it?
Okay, that is going to be the end of its turn. John, you are up.
Oh boy, things are really heating up. I'm gonna move down, I think, because I can't see anything. So let's get around. I think I probably get, what is that, 2 attacks of opportunity if I wanted to be on this back wall.
Yeah, probably.
Sheesh. All right. I'll eat them, and then I'm gonna cast.
Yum yum yum.
I'm gonna cast web on the back wall. How do you create a big square again? John said in character.
John, it's four lines and 4 angles.
John did go to formal school. And then yeah, so I'll take those attacks and then cast a web.
Awesome. Okay, so let's start with we'll start with the attacks first then. Okay, so first attack from the one on the right side, closest to you as you entered the room. First attack's an 8, which is a miss. Second attack with its claws, 23, which is a hit, dealing 6 points of slashing damage to you, John. The second one attacks. First one, 18 to hit. I think that is, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Okay, 6 more points of slashing damage. And the second attack, 9, which is a miss. Okay, and then web. Okay, you create, or do you want to narrate for me what it is that you do?
Yeah, I think once John has taken his lump, so to speak, he gets into that corner and lowers the wicker basket that's on his back, and he kind of like rummages through all the bees, and he like puts a scoop here and a scoop there, and he's like, aha! And he grabs his unused like honeycomb wand, like the Cheerio guy, and he uses it to conjure up some like. It's kind of gross, but like webs coming out of like a honey thing, so sticky on sticky. I think John, that's what he went to undergrad for. He's gonna use his Cheerios wand to cast on that back corner to try to get these nasty things from moving.
Wait, you majored in sticky?
Majored in sticky, yep, and
Okay.
then minored in applied physics.
Got it. Yeah. Of course. Okay, so what is the effect of that? So 20-foot cube, difficult terrain and lightly obscure their area. Each creature starts their turn in the webs or enters must make a dexterity saving throw. Failed save, restrained. Unless it breaks free, creature is restrained by the strength. Okay, perfect. To get out. Okay, cool. Awesome. Anything else, John?
I've sufficiently ruined this room, so that'll be it.
I love it. Okay, next up is this one here. Gonna attack you, QWERTY. First attack with its claw, 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, 6 points of slashing damage as it slashes down, and it's a little confused when it attacks you, and it doesn't feel like the consistency of flesh when it makes its attack against you. But it's going to continue anyway. Second attack with its claw for a 10. That's probably a miss.
Yes, that's a miss.
Awesome. Okay, that's going to be its turn. Warrior 1, you are up.
Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use my quarterstaff to I'm gonna hold it like a pull stick and like bonk, like poke it right in the head.
Awesome.
Hello. Go. That is a 12.
That is a hit.
Okay. And that is going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
Okay, and so what I'm aiming to do is sort of like hit it in such a way that the force of this guy knocks back into this guy. So I'm gonna roll that as my second attack.
Cool.
Okay, great. So that's 19.
That is a hit.
And so that's going to be 10 bludgeoning damage. So yeah, what it looks like is I like aim up my pull shot and I just like smack that one's head. Oh, and if that kills it, yeah, then the head pops right off and smacks this one for that extra bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How much was it?
The second damage was 10 bludgeoning damage, so to this guy.
Cool.
And so yeah, and then so what I'll do is as this one's head is flying towards this one, at the same time I'm going to headbutt it as my unarmed strike. So two heads. And that's a 14.
That's a hit.
So that's going to be 7 as its compatriot's head and my head hit it at the same time.
You as you do so, you can kind of see as you come away, you can see that its head is misshapen from the attacks that you did. I mean, you hit it hard enough to kind of
great.
Yeah, make an actual dent. So nice job.
Nice. And then yep, namaste. Gonna just end my turn.
Cool. Okay, QWERTY, you're up.
How is this one looking right in front of me?
Right in front of you, not looking good at all. Yeah, looking worse than the one that was to the left of it before the one to the left of it died.
Got it. Okay. QWERTY turns around to John, and
Please avoid unnecessary opportunity.
and then he's going to cast Healing Spirit on top of John. So John, you will get 2 hit points.
Nice.
Nice, thank you.
As a little unicorn starts prancing around over your head. And then QWERTY will turn around to the zombie in front of him.
I have requested that you stop injuring.
And he will swing with a Primal Savagery for a nat 1.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh, what a whip. That's so sad. That's so sad. Okay. That's all right, though. That's all right. Okay. Fedja, she is beneath the tarp. She kind of like peeks out from the tarp. And she kind of like finagles her way from under the tarp, notches an arrow. She's not going to be shown up by these undead creatures. She is going to, from beneath the tarp, notch an arrow. Well, actually, let's see. Actually, what else? Oh, I forgot she had this. From beneath the tarp, she lifts up her hand, and she, you see kind of like this yellowish orange light begin to form at the palm of her hand, and she lets out this flame-like radiance that descends on this zombie that's in front of her as she casts Sacred Flame. And let's see, the zombie, I am not sure. Okay. Zombie succeeds, unfortunately.
Sounds like Sacred Flame.
Yeah. There's no halving that, is there? Bummer. Okay. Wow. Okay, well that's the end of her turn. She's she's bummed, but she's doing the best she can from under the tarp with next to no hit points left. So she's doing her best. So Giggles, you are up. What do you do?
I'm not feeling so great, to be completely honest. So I'm gonna go stand back here behind Warrior 1.
Okay.
And
I think you are going to take an attack of opportunity.
that's fine.
Just don't want to do that. Okay. So first, just the single attack. 16 to hit.
Yeah,
6 points of slashing damage as you continue along.
that's fine.
Woof.
Please avoid unnecessary opportunity attacks.
QWERTY is gonna love this. Yeah.
We're good.
Is there an echo in here?
We're good. All right, and from here, do I have anything that? Hold on. I don't think. All right. I'm going to wait. Did we use the? What happened to the potions that we got from?
I have one.
Do we only get one?
We got two.
I've got the other.
Okay, never mind. All right. I'm gonna use my darts, and I'm going to aim for this one right in front of Fedja.
Cool.
And I'm going to roll here. That's a 9, so I don't think that hits.
Just a miss.
Okay, all right. So we'll just stay here where I'm at.
Cool. Okay. Next up, we've got this zombie right in front of Fedja. He's going to attack Warrior 1 because Warrior 1 is not hidden under a tarp. So for a 20 to hit.
That will hit me.
5 points of slashing damage. Yeah. Second attack for a 15.
15 will not do that.
Shoot. Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of its turn.
Strong.
John, you're up.
Time to unveil my master plan. I'm gonna throw the torch into the weapon.
Nice. Incredible job. Okay.
So if QWERTY would just duck down a little bit, I'm just gonna angle it over.
QWERTY ducks down and also tells you that you gain 4 hit points by starting your turn in the healing aura.
Awesome. So the zombies, the webs are flammable. Any 5-foot cube of web exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire.
Awesome.
So I think I angled the torch maybe against the back wall. So I guess it'll spread.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. Anything else, John?
That's my turn. As I look around and think about the ventilation in this room.
Yeah. Okay, so next up is this zombie here. So it's starting its turn in the flames, right? So it's right, or does it spread from the point of impact?
I think it'll spread to it next turn.
Next turn. Okay, so it's fine for right now. It's not smart enough to move. Also, there's nowhere for it to move. So it's going to attack QWERTY. First attack with its claw as it swings down at you, QWERTY, for a critical hit, dealing 12 points of slashing damage. Second attack for a 9, which is a miss, I'm assuming.
Yes, and I have to make a concentration save.
Oh, shoot.
Saves, It's Constitution. Right? It's Constitution save? I haven't had to do one in a long time.
Yeah, it's a con save.
Okay, I got 23. We're good.
Awesome. Nice. Okay, second attack. Oh, no, that was the second attack. Right? Yeah, cool. That's going to be the end of its turn. Warrior 1, you're up. What do you do?
Okay. So I'm going to reposition my quarterstaff, use the left end of the quarterstaff to hit that guy.
Awesome.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. That is a 17.
17's a hit. Nice.
Oh, and that's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Okay, it's still up, but it's looking pretty bad at this point.
Okay. Yeah, why not? We'll flip around the other end of the quarterstaff and whack it again.
Nice.
No half measures. That's 16.
That is a hit.
And that's gonna be 11 bludgeoning damage.
Incredible. How do you take out the zombie?
Yeah, that's gonna just knock it back into the flames that John lit. So the room burns a little brighter.
And it smells a little worse. Great.
It smells a
Holy
little
hell.
worse.
Okay.
And then I'll use my bonus action to kick that guy.
Awesome.
And how's it looking?
It's looking awful at this point.
Okay, great. You love to hear it. That's an 18.
Nice. Yep.
And then that is 6 bludgeoning damage.
How do you kill this zombie too?
Oh, sweet. Okay, well that zombie is going to kiss this zombie in the fire. All right.
Incredible. Yeah. Go ahead.
Great.
Go ahead,
That's
sorry.
it. No, that's it. Yeah, just like so I guess what that's gonna look like is at the same time that I hit this guy with my quarterstaff, I use my right leg to hit this guy so that they sort of like meet each other in the middle of the fire.
Incredible. And they do so, and you see the flames begin to kind of alight even more with the additional fuel. And that is the end of combat. We still see, however, the flames here. What are you all doing? As you can see the flames continuing to burn.
Not my best plan.
Qwerty will have
Okay.
the unicorn ping pong jump between John and Giggles a couple times to pop off 4 more heals. So that's going to be
Nice.
to John.
Nice,
you
nice,
get
nice.
1 and 3, so 4. And Giggles gets 2 and 2, so 4 as well.
I'm not doing so hot, so that's great.
But there's a huge fire.
Nice and warm. Huh, Fedra? How you feeling?
A short rest would be beneficial in recovering hit points, unless you would like to use mini spell slots.
Yeah. Yes, I believe the ambiance. We've set a nice little campfire in this room. Perhaps we should rest.
Yeah, it's like a candle, you know? Oh, this thing.
Mm.
And I'm gonna
It-
drag Fedya back like 5 feet, so she just...
It's
Yeah, she does not. She has not moved yet. You drag her back a little bit, and
It's-
as you do so, go ahead.
Yeah, it smells like the incense that I use in my own place.
Exactly.
Sorry. No.
As you pull Fedja back, you can see that eventually the fuel of the fire begins to die away as the webbing is burned up, and eventually the fire is the fire burns away completely as it consumes all of the flames left, and all you see left is burned husks of these zombies on the ground, blackened stone from the fire and the burned webbing. You can see that the debris in the back is still relatively intact. What do you all do after this combat ends?
So
Taking a short rest, right?
yeah. Well, yeah. We should probably check on Fedja. Fedja, how you holding up? You used to,
turn
are
her
you used
around-
to combat?
You turn her around and you can see that there's blood kind of like dripping out of her mouth, down her nose. She kind of like takes her hand and she wipes it away as best she can. And she says, I just, everything's a little cold at the moment. I think I'm just gonna, I could probably use some time to sleep, I think.
That sounds great.
Yeah, just let it
just
all out.
yeah. There is
Well, maybe not.
there is another slot in our Zumba class. So if you think that you might want to work a little more on your physical fitness, feel free to join us after this.
Zumba, is that like a god that I haven't heard of before?
I like to think of it that way. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. And as she's kind of saying that, she kind of like thunks down to kind of like goes unconscious enough to like rest, or she kind of like falls asleep from the. She's getting a short rest, is what I'm getting at.
Okay.
If you all want to take that hour to take a short rest.
You know, this means no chaperone.
Yes.
I am
Alright.
always here to chaperone.
When the cat's away.
The bees will play. It's
Oh,
thinking the
no.
same thing.
Alright. Short rest.
Wow, that was a really good short rest. 9 on one die.
Oh, nice.
I'll be
9 on the
I'll
die.
BRB real quick.
BRB.
Cool.
Ah,
Okay, so you all take a short rest. After about an hour goes by, you hear after your ears adjust to kind of like the silence of this crypt after combat, you hear like shuffling on the other side of the debris. You hear muffled voices on the other side of the debris. You hear what appears to be, or sounds to be, like a male voice yelling, "Krog, are you an idiot? This is not the time to be doing this." Things of that nature. Like, you're an idiot. You're a disgrace. I can't believe you got us into this mess. What do you all do after you hear that?
Cordy will like walk up to the area and
Slanderous voicing towards others will not make your situation any better. However, we are here to help.
As you say that, you hear the same male voice. Shh, shh, shh. Do you hear that? You hear that outside? The scratching stopped, but what do we think? What should we move the debris? And you hear another voice, another voice say, "No, I don't think we should. No. Let's stay quiet here. We'll try and get back out when nightfall comes. I don't know. I don't know what we should be doing." And you hear them kind
Hello,
of
I am
going back
QWERTY,
and
your
forth.
personal healthcare companion. Please allow us in to help you.
Is that a? Why does it have such a weird voice? I don't know. I'm not out there. I can't see. You can and QWERTY, you see as you walk, or you're making this. You can see through the hole that was made by one of the zombies in the debris. You can see a single eye peek through to see what's outside. And when it sees you, it says, "You said your name is Quirdo?
I am QWERTY, your personal healthcare companion. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?"
You see the eye kind of like goes away. Clearly, it's like the head that the eye is in turns towards whoever else is in the room, and you hear whispering. It's asking for how hurt we are, and the other voice says, "So are they part of the Columbrites or what? Because we cannot be. We can and the person closest to the bridge says, I know. And he turns back towards you, Querity, and says, what brings you down here? Who are you with?
We are with Edya. She is injured. We are here to inspect the crypt.
Who this other person you're with? Who are they with? What are you inspecting for?
We are only here to ensure other safeties. We have heard of people being taken away in this area.
He turns back to his companion. It sounds like they're just here to do a search and rescue. I don't know if they're here to cause us any trouble. And the other voice says, "Wow, can you be sure? We can't trust them. We could be going to prison if you're wrong." I
am a robot. I cannot lie.
And the guy closest to the debris says, "It says it's like a robot. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before." And the other voice says, "I don't know what they're talking about. What's a robot?" And then you hear a third voice go, "Robots. That's a thing that And then you hear a thunk, and the voice closest to the debris says, "Is he passed out again?" And the other voice says, the second voice says, "Yeah, looks like it. I mean, if you want, now's our chance." And the voice closer to the debris says, "Well, let me finish this before I take a swig. All right."
Do you all need assistance clearing the debris?
Or assistance taking any future swigs for the party?
If that's an invitation to party, no. But in all seriousness, did you clear the room? Are there any more of those awful creatures out there?
I mean, they are with us, but not with us. If you understand my meaning.
We are currently standing, and it remains.
Oh, that's disgusting. He turns towards his companion, and you can hear this person relaying what it is that you saw or heard, and the other voice says, "Well, I mean, I guess if it's safe, I mean, I'd rather make my way out." And after not too much longer, you hear the debris beginning to be moved away. And eventually you see on the other side of the debris an elven male. He looks pretty haggard at this point. It looks like he hasn't bathed in many, many days. And it looks like it looks like he's been stuck here for quite a while. He says, this is a nice sight for some sore eyes." You can tell he's like the bright lights of your torches are kind of like hurting his eyes, as it's the first kind of like clear sign of bright light that he's seen in several days. He lifts up his hand towards his face, and he says, "You're not planning to take us in, are you? Are you?"
Take you.
I'm not sure where we would take you.
He turns towards his companion and says, "Doesn't sound like they're guards or anything. I think we're okay." And one of the other individuals in the room walks forward. Also takes his hand and kind of puts his hand over the torchlight to kind of block out the light as his eyes.
Why are they all so hot?
he takes.
Oh, no.
Thank you. No.
Cordy doesn't say that.
It's
Cordy
over
doesn't
the
have
sea.
attraction, but Chroma is like, wow, okay. It's like that Squidward moment, like, oh no, he's hot.
He's hot.
Oh no!
He lifts up his hand and he's also adjusting to the light. He says, well, I guess we have to thank you for clearing the way. We've been stuck in here for a couple days. We came down here and well, I mean, we didn't know that this place was overrun with these undead creatures. It was just terrifying. We barricaded our way into this room back here, and we've just been here for so long. And as he finishes up his sentence, you can hear a third voice in the back of the room. He says, "Hey, put the debris back up. The zombies are gonna come through." And he hiccups.
You seem malnourished. Here, have a good.
And he like just kind of hands out 3 good berries.
So the first 2 take the good berries. They like look it over, still very clearly suspicious a little bit. But this is the first like real food they've had in several days, and it doesn't take long before the both of them eat the good berries. And you can see that there's some sort of like satisfaction as they finally get this opportunity to have some sort of food. The third voice in the back, you can't get him to eat it. So the tiefling in the back. So yeah, you see this elven male in the front. In the back, you see this tiefling male. You see the tiefling male go back towards the back of the room, and he starts dragging forward this orc male, who is very clearly totally inebriated. He is like passed out, hiccuping on the ground. He's brought into the light, and you can see that there is no reaction. It does not matter that he has not seen light in days. He is totally unperturbed, very clearly just so intoxicated and that's that. The elven male in the front says, well, my name is Thrail. I suppose you're our rescuers. Thank you. This here, the tiefling, is Vansel, and that piece of work over there is Krug. Were you sent here to find us? How did word get out that we were even missing? And as he asks that, Fedja walks forward. And she kind of squints her eyes to take a look at these 3 men, and she says, "These 3 they're not who we were sent here to find. Who are you? What are you doing here?" And Vansel and Thrail exchange glances. Very clearly, you get the impression that they were not probably supposed to be here.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, who do you all associate with?
I could ask the same of you. Who do you associate with? And you can see that Vansel, like, slowly takes his hand and places it against the sword that is being held at his hip.
Yeah, I take Giggles, John, and Qwerty into my arms. Like, I'm here with my friends. I associate with my friends.
Vansel rolls his eyes and says, "You're not affiliated with the Kalemvarites, are you?" And Fedja's eyebrows just go straight up and she says, "What do you have to be hiding from the Kalemvarites?" And Vansel says, "Oh, we just we were just wandering around, and we came down here and got lost, and we just got lost and encountered those creatures." Everyone, give me a perception check, please.
Gotta tell you, pretty believable.
Got an 18.
Ooh, a 17, wow.
That's a 10 for Warrior 1.
Okay. Let's see, and then who's the last one?
Cordy got an 18.
18. Okay. Okay, cool. So I think it's everyone except for Warrior 1. You take a look around and you can very clearly see that right over here, where the light is coming into the room, you see that there is kind of way up towards the ceiling. This is actually a pretty tall room. Way up towards the ceiling where the light is coming in. You can see that there is a rope. And the rope traveled down the wall, and you can see that the rope did not make it way all the way towards the floor of this room. And it becomes clear to you that very obviously, these three individuals snuck their way into this chamber through this opening way up towards the ceiling. And unfortunately, they didn't make it very far before they encountered these zombies and had to barricade themselves into this room.
It seems as though you are not supposed to be here. However, we are not here as law enforcement. Therefore, if you left, we would not stop you.
Fedja says, we actually would stop them. They're trespassing. I bet they're trying to steal things anyway. Empty your pockets. Empty your pockets. And Thrail says, no. We're not here. We just got lost. We just got lost. Fedja turns towards you, QWERTY, and says, you heard Doomguide up above. Nothing's to be disturbed in this crypt. If they have anything, they need to return it now. So what are you going to do about it?
Is Doomguide paying us?
Hey, Fedja, I think you need to calm down. We just got attacked by a bunch of zombies, so obviously Doomguide's not telling you everything that's going on down here either. You haven't had a single clue about anything that's been going on down here the entire time we've been down here. So why are you so up in arms to like defend this, like what's going on immediately? Like these people you don't know why they're down here?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite incredible that they just materialized into that room, and there's no way they could have entered or exited.
Let's continue to hear them out. And if they do anything, they're not going anywhere, clearly. One of them is completely drunk off his rocker back here. I don't know what he's been drinking, but he better be sharing if there's any left, which I'm doubtful because he's an orc. But regardless of that,
Whoa.
That was just a general comment about the size of how
Whoa, doubling down.
All that would need. Oh my god.
We're going to cancel Giggles.
The opinion of the clown does not reflect that of the beekeeper and robot, nor the yoga instructor.
Fedja hears... Go ahead. No, finish your thought. I'm sorry.
I just think that like maybe we should hear them out, and if they do anything that's like actually worthwhile of like us taking them somewhere, then maybe that's when we do it. Not right now. There's no point in being hostile at this point. We just gotta have a fight.
Fedja says, for your information, the Doom Guide he told us all that he knew, and he told us there were reports of undead. We found the undead. So keep the Doom Guide's name out of your mouth if it's going to be anything disparaging towards him, please and thank you. Second off, I'm very committed to my order. I will not have anyone sully the crypts. It's just disrespectful, and I will not have them hurting anything, harming anything, destroying anything, taking anything. You have to understand me. You have to respect that.
I am not engaging in a shakedown. However, if you would like to engage, I will not disrupt.
Yes, feel free to do this all by yourself, Fedja.
Give me okay. How do we want to do this? I want so the three of you who are trying to like talk her down, all three of you give me a persuasion check to see how she might take this.
That's
I
a
got
6. That is a 6, baby.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah, it was a crit fail, which I should have. That's terrible. Is there any? No, I don't have any rerolls.
To be fair, QWERTY isn't really like trying to convince her of anything. He's kind of like, I'm unbiased. Do whatever you want, really.
I was also just like, what?
Yeah, I was shrugging.
It was mostly me, so
Like, if you want to beef with them, go for it, Fedya.
yeah. I just didn't want to
Okay.
fight. I don't want to fight again.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, so I'm sorry. So we got a natural 1, a 6, and what was the third one?
9.
A 9. Okay, 9. Yeah, not. She's stuck in her ways. She says, she turns away from you. She walks forward and she says, "You, show me your pockets." And the two sober ones look at each other and just they like shake their head, no. And Krug says, "You sound like you've got stuff on your mind. You maybe you should take it down a notch. Listen to the funny one over there." As he points to you, Giggles. Fedya, she's not taking no for an answer at this point. She looks towards Thrail one more time and she says, "I'm going to ask one more time. Did you take anything from the crypts?" And Thrail refuses to answer. You can see Fedya begins to she doesn't have a sword, but she kind of like takes her hands and she grabs a club that she has at her side and she says, "We're going to be taking you taking you up. We're going to be informing everyone of your trespass." And she turns around. She says, "You promised the Doom Guide that you were going to help, so are you going to help? Are you going to protect this or not?"
What exactly did the Doom guy ask us to do? I can't remember fully.
Yeah.
He asked you to well, I guess it was a side thing that he noted, but the main thing is he wanted you to come down here and figure out what the source of these undead creatures is.
I don't.
He did mention please don't disturb anything, and I think that's enough to say that that we should citizens arrest these people for maybe taking things.
So we could. What we could. Do, it
She
seems
sounded
like
real convincing.
maybe we,
Yeah,
we
when you
could
put
just
it like
barricade them
that-
back up in this room and then continue explore. Like,
Barricade! No, please. We need to get out of here. These creatures, they've been at us for days. I just want to get out of here, go home, get some food. Please let us go. Just let us go.
I mean, we could just, like I said, we could just block them back up in here and continue exploring and figure out if there's anything else going on in this place, and then come back and get them.
Fedya, at that, Giggles, she kind of like is resigned to understanding that you're not going to be taking them up now. So she says, "You know what? I'll let you do what you want to do. I'll be telling the Doom Guide about this afterwards, but far be it from me to take on the three of you and the three of you in the back room here. Well, I guess technically, like 2.5 considering the state of the third one. But if you're not going to help me, then I guess I'm not going to make that much more of a fuss over it. Do what you're going to do. Figure it out."
Okay.
This is a matter for local law enforcement. I am looking forward to engaging in the rest of our mission.
So does that mean we can leave? I really don't want to encounter any more of these awful stinking creatures down here.
Okay. Well, are we blocking them back into this thing, or because if we do that, we have to actually?
I feel okay. So I'm going.
Partly, what do we actually want to do?
I'm going to say, hey, Fedja, I have an idea. How about they earn their freedom if they tag along and help us take out whatever undead are left in this crypt? Perhaps we just sort of look the other way. I imagine, the undead are doing much more damage to this crypt than some common pilferers might be doing.
She mulls it over for a second, and she looks at the two of them, and she says, "I suppose that's a fair trade. what say the two of you? Do you, if you want to get out of here, do you want to provide some service to the Columvarites, and maybe you can go free afterwards? Warrior 1, why don't you roll me a persuasion check to see if they'd be interested in this? So it seems, you know what, do it with advantage, because it's very clear. Yeah, it's very clear that they have kind of like the trappings of, I don't know if it's like mercenaries or adventurers or what, but they've got weapons on them, so it looks like they did come prepared for potential danger. But
Okay.
yeah, but they're not sure if they want to put themselves in that danger needlessly.
Okay,
So
12.
Let's see what you get.
Yeah, 12 is my highest roll.
Awesome. Okay, 12, and I'm just gonna do. Let's see. Thrail looks at Vansel, and it kind of like contorts his face a little bit. Well, okay. If it means that you're not gonna turn us in or anything, yeah, we'll tag along. The two of us will, yeah. And they exit the room. Thrail comes out, and then Vansel comes out. Krug is left in the room, just kind of like hiccuping. Where's everyone going?
Giggles, do you still have that tarp?
Yes.
Perhaps you tuck him in.
Okay, y'all go on. Y'all just kind of sneak up on ahead, and I'll take care of it.
Okay.
While they do that, how? Okay, he's pretty inebriated, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to go cover him with the tarp, and while I do that, can I like kind of like search his pockets to see if he has anything using like sleight of hand? Okay.
Absolutely. You do not even need to use sleight of hand because he's so out of it.
Okay. Well, I'm
You
going to search
find-
and see if he has anything on him.
Absolutely, he does.
Like if he's actually stolen any. Does he have things?
Yes.
Okay.
He has. Let's see. Okay. He has 30 gold pieces in his pocket alone.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if I want to. That was okay. I'll just leave them and then walk away.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. You make your way
Party
back
that's
towards the
not
main
murder
group.
hobos and thieves. I love it.
This is crazy. Yeah. First time for me experiencing this.
Seriously.
Wow. So you make your way back outside, and you can see that
John
actually.
finds that pocket.
Yeah. You can see that Thrail and Vansel are actually already out of the room. Very clearly, they have no like regard or concern for Krug's well-being as they make their way out of the room.
Hey, isn't that y'all's friend? Being very perturbed by the fact that they're just running away.
I wouldn't say
leaving
friend. I wouldn't say friend, and in fact, considering the state of affairs that we were in recently, and his, let's just say he's not a good sharer, even when times are looking grim. And after Thrall says that, Vansel just says he wouldn't share his booze with us, despite the fact that these zombies were here and we thought it was going to be the end of the world. And if that's the way he's going to treat us, I don't think we have to be all that concerned about him. Make sense?
I guess, but maybe if I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm getting some bad vibes from you too. But we'll just see how it goes.
Whatever.
All friendships can be mended with a little conversation.
Yeah, I'd rather not talk to him. And Vansel just continues to walk forward. So you continue along. QWERTY, you walk into this room where the four of you were just moments ago. You see the same obelisk in the room, which you recall the last time you were in this room about 25 minutes ago. 25 minutes ago. You had walked into this room and you had all decided to try and activate it for some reason by all placing your hands on all four sides of the obelisk at the same time, and nothing happened. So that's where you are. You're in this room.
Should we try it again?
What's on the obelisk? What does it say exactly?
You recall that it is covered in mysterious runes. You cannot make them out. Actually, give me a history check.
History check. I'm not very good at that. Where's skills? There it is. History. It's a 16.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Okay, 16. So Qwerty, you walk back into this room, and like all of a sudden, like the gears start running again, and you can hear like something in the back of your head like click back on this time. Now that you're in, and you can see that. You actually do recognize the runes on this obelisk. It's actually not very interesting. The runes talk about in like general terms about the good lives the people who are interred in this chamber had lived. And you take a look around. You look up and you can see that the each of the kind of like the sides of the rooms are just actually not trying to pronounce this word loculi. It's just people who have been interred here. And the runes just talk about like the lives that they led and what good people they were. Not much interesting else. Not much else.
So it doesn't look like some fancy summoning obelisk. Like it just looks like a shrine, kind of.
No, still isn't a fancy summoning obelisk like you thought the first time you walked in.
Okay, that's fair.
John, wouldn't you say that this loculi looks quite a bit like a honeycomb?
Are you saying what I think you're saying? As John places a hand directly onto it.
And you actually begin to feel nothing. So
just like real honeycomb.
Great.
Just love to learn.
You continue along. You go down some winding paths, and eventually you make your way into this large room. You see, as you enter this room, the walls in this room are lined with burial niches containing skeletons, as in other areas of the catacombs. You can also see that the skeletons are staring down at you from the ceiling. Where they were set into the shallow plaster. You can see some arm bones, some leg bones. You see skulls that have cracked free and fallen to the floor. But most remain in the positions and the poses that they were given ages ago.
Can I look for like traps or switches or anything that shouldn't be activated or stepped on in this room?
Yeah, give me a perception check, please. Perception or investigation, one of the two.
Oh, definitely perception.
Giggles,
skills.
are you? Did you follow them? Are you still hanging out in the obelisk room? What are you up to?
I was just, still staring at the obelisk.
I love it.
I
got a 22 perception.
Sure.
Jeez,
Wow, wowie.
I am wise.
With a 22 perception. You scan the floor of the room. You don't see any indentations or buttons or anything, or wires that could potentially serve to trigger any traps. But Qwerty, as you were looking around, you hear something above, like a clacking above you. You take a look up and you see nothing appears to be moving as you look up. What do you do after you hear this?
Does it sound like something invisible is crawling around up there?
It's you can't quite make it out. If it's invisible, you wouldn't. It just sounds like clacking.
Like upstairs neighbor clacking, or
Like,
or is it coming from the ceiling? Like it's like a crackling
from
ceiling.
The ceiling. Like from the ceiling.
Okay. I don't know what to do with that information. It's a crackling ceiling. I throw a produce flame at it for 22 to hit.
Oh, my
Amazing. Are you gonna attack?
Yep.
I love it. 22 to hit. Okay. That is a hit. Roll me damage, please.
Oh my god.
Well, fire damage.
12 fire damage. So you, okay. So Qwerty, what you do is you look up, you fire off this you produce this flame, and you see, as you do so, bones begin to fall from the ceiling, and you see in front of you this juggernaut of a skeleton that is pieced together of all of these skeletons that are attached to the ceiling. You see them kind of crash down, and you see a cloud of dust kind of emanate from the point of impact. And as the dust clears, you see this creature, this lumbering creature, stand up and reanimate back into the and reconfigure itself back into the form of this humanoid, intensely large skeletal creature. Let's go ahead and enter combat, please. Once I do that for everyone.
This room very much looked like a battle arena. Therefore, I suspected a battle.
All right, let's go ahead.
For a robot, you got good critical thinking skills. I love that.
He's got street smarts.
Okay. That's awesome.
I rolled a 19.
19. And Warrior 1.
15.
Nice. Okay, so we will start out with Fedja again. She is she's quick. She learned her lesson last time. She's gonna hang back. And she is going to notch her bow, fire off an arrow towards this mass of bones for a 4, which is a miss. That's gonna be the end of her turn. Next up, we have Giggles. What do you do?
I'm gonna measure some range here. Real quick.
Perfect.
Okay, we're good. I'm gonna step back right here, and then I'm going to also use my darts to aim an attack at it, and I'm gonna roll as a 17.
That is a hit.
Okay. 4 points of damage, and then get my 3d6, which is and that is my
I'm sorry, how much damage did you do?
I'm sorry.
You come in just a little quiet.
10 points
Awesome.
total.
Cool.
All right. And then and then that's my
Awesome. Okay, next up is the big old skeleton. You can see that after it reanimates and it takes these hits, you can see that it like turns its head, its massive head, towards your group, and you can see that like little pieces of bone are falling off of it. That being said, it starts to let's see. Yeah, it's gonna lumber towards the lot of you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna make a swing at you, Warrior 1, the closest one to it. So the first swing, 25 to hit.
Oh, yep.
You take 13 points of slashing damage from these jagged bones that slice against your skin as he does so. And he rears back and he makes another attack with his other hand for 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Dealing 15 more points of damage. That's going to be the end of its turn. John, you're up. What do you do after seeing this?
Oh.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm going to pull out the crossbow and then move a bit to the left. Oh, I've just rotated myself.
Nice.
And
Run away.
then, yeah, I'm gonna fire off 2 shots, but first I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark.
Awesome.
So let's pull that up. Yep. All right. I am going to fire away. Does an 18 hit?
That is a hit.
All right, so that's 7 on the first bolt,
Okay.
plus an extra 4 damage for the bees and the hunter's mark, and then I'm going to fire again. For
Awesome.
an 11.
11 is a miss, unfortunately.
Shoot. All right.
So you fire off the
I'll end my
first
turn
arrow.
there.
Okay, cool. You fire off the first arrow, it hits. You can see more bones are kind of like falling off of this thing as it takes more damage. Second attack goes wide, unfortunately. You can see the bees kind of flying around this creature, but it's not doing enough at this point. So that's going to be the end of your turn. Next up, we have Warrior 1. What are you up to?
Okay, so that hurt really bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a key point to do Step of the Wind, I think is yes. So I'm going to disengage as a bonus action, and what I'm going to do is move over yeah, here.
Awesome.
And I'm going to, as my main action, going to take out the fan that I bought in town, and that
Nice.
will let me cast Gust of Wind. So what that is going to do is, so I basically Kyoshi Warrior style, like, fan out this fan, and a line of wind that is 10 feet wide and 60 feet long, so the entire length of this room is going to start blowing away from me. So the once that big skeleton starts its turn, it needs to succeed on a strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC 13.
Awesome. Okay. Cool.
Or it'll be pushed 15 feet away.
Cool. Okay, I'll just put this on for right now to remind me, but if I forget, please remind me again.
Yeah, and
cool.
Yeah, and also it is basically difficult terrain. So it's got to spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves in the opposite direction of the wind.
Awesome.
Cool. And that will do it.
Okay, QWERTY, you're up.
Cordian's gonna risk it all. He's gonna kind of walk past him.
Oh.
1,
Oh, girl.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no!
So I'll take that opportunity attack.
22 to
Cordy
hit.
took an unnecessary opportunity attack.
But is it
Okay,
unnecessary? You said how much do I take?
19 points of damage.
Jesus shit. Okay.
Holy
To 22. I think that's the math. Okay. And then he will turn towards the Juggernaut.
Okay.
And says, "Oh, what am I gonna do?"
Summoning angry
And I will conjure animals, summoning a relic sloth right here, which is a huge creature, so it's gonna take up a massive amount of space.
Amazing. Okay. Import, and then I'll add it here. Oh my god, yep. Okay. Yep, that's Foundry for you.
Can you move him one spot downwards?
Downwards. Perfect. Right there.
There we go. Yep.
Awesome. Cool.
He gets an
Lord.
initiative. So I'll
Oh,
roll
it
that
does.
for him. It does.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's,
Cool.
he gets his own turn.
I love
so let's
it.
see.
Oh, and then let me give you. I'll just give you.
Perfect. His
ownership
initiative
of
is
it so that
8,
you
so
can-
can he just go like right after me?
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, update combatant. Give you initiative 8, and let me give you control of this thing. What's it called? Relic Sloth.
Relic
Okay.
Sloth.
Configure ownership. Give you to Chroma Caster. Owner. Save changes. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to move it and look at it. Perfect.
Yep. Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, anything else, QWERTY?
I think that's it for my turn.
Awesome.
So Relic
Okay.
Sloth.
Nice.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
Oh my lord.
The Relic Sloth will use his claws to swing at Sir Skelly there. For a 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay, that is 14 damage.
Nice.
And slashing damage specifically, if that matters. And the
Okay.
target is grappled. The escape DC is 15.
Oh no. Okay.
Hold him still.
It's better and better.
Yeah.
And that's its turn.
Okay. Okay. Next up is Thrail. Right here. He sees this all happening, and he's he's going to let's see. Takes out a crossbow, trains it towards the massive skeleton creature. Fires it off for a 9, which is a miss, unfortunately. And I think that's all he can do. Yeah. Very helpful, Thrail. Thank you so much. Next up is Vansel. He is going to do the same thing. Throws up his light crossbow, fires it off for a natural 1. So,
Woo!
Awesome job, team.
Great,
Back
guys,
to the
great.
top of the round. Yeah. Fedja is up. She's going to, again, she learned her lesson last time. She's going to move out of the way or a little bit further away, 5, 10, 15, 20. Fire off a bolt from her short, or an arrow from her short bow for a natural 20. Dealing. Oh, I didn't do the crit. I got a 1. I thought, like, surely that's incorrect. It's because I didn't roll the critical hit damage. She does 6 points of damage to this thing. Awesome. And you continue to see bones just falling off of this creature as it takes all this damage. That's going to be the end of Fedja's turn. Back to you, Giggles. What do you do?
I'm just sitting here, just like mouth agape. So I just my turn is going to consist of me just doing the same thing, and I'm gonna just pick up some darts and just start aiming them at the big old skelly over there in the corner.
I love it.
And it's gonna be a 12, which I think is a miss.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, all right. So then I'm just gonna just sit here and just have my mouth just agape. I'm just too in shock to actually be able to hit this giant thing that's just like literally 10 feet in front of me. And so that's my turn.
Being
It
hugged
happens
by
to
a
the best
sloth.
of us, Yeah. Okay, next up is the skeleton. Okay, so I need to. So what was the thing I needed to do for the
he's
I
gra-
needed to
Go ahead.
do a strength save.
strength save? Okay, so how about an 18?
Yep. That's gonna save.
Awesome. Okay,
So yeah, it's good. It's good to go.
so it's no longer held back by the wind, but it's still in.
Well, it doesn't get pushed back 15
Doesn't get
feet,
pushed back.
but it still will have to pay double its movement to move in that direction.
Okay.
If it moves
However,
at all.
exactly.
true,
So
true,
now I
true.
can. So is it a what is it? An acrobatic or dexter or strength?
It's
to get out
a
of the
strength
thing?
saving
Okay.
throw 15.
Got it.
And I believe you have
Got
to
it.
use your action to get out of it.
Oh no. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. Fine.
Yes. Yay.
How about a 21? Sorry, 22.
Yeah,
22.
that'll do.
Cool. Okay. Just you wait. Next turn is going to be the end of you. But until then, John, you are up. What do you do?
Short and sweet. I'm just gonna fire off 2 bolts.
Nice. Why did I not attack the sloth?
19 to hit.
That is a hit. Nice job.
All right, that's 13 on the bolts.
Awesome.
Plus 8 B and Hunter's Mark damage. Second attack is 13.
That is a hit.
That's going to be an additional 9 plus
Okay.
6 Hunter's Mark, so another 15.
Awesome. Okay, so after all of those attacks, you can see that this thing is, I mean, it is just like leaking bones at this point. It's not looking great. It's still up. It's still looking as good as, it still looks like it can do quite a bit of damage, but it's not doing great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, next up, everyone say hi, Jake.
Hi, Jake.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Gay love is real.
Yes, thank you. Happy Pride. Okay.
Happy Pride.
Get out of here. Okay, so that was John's, or anything else, John?
I think John's going to open up his little flip book and write down bees beat bones. And then close it.
Incredible. Incredible.
Wow.
Okay, Warrior 1, you are up. What do you do?
Okay. So I am going to sort of just let the wind carry me forward. 5, 10, and then I'm going to whack this thing with my quarterstaff.
Nice.
And is a 21 gonna hit it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it will.
Super. That's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
And then
Nice
I'm gonna
job.
spend a key point because I'm really putting some oomph behind it.
Love
I'm
it.
for a stunning strike. So can this thing make a con save, please?
Don't like this. Don't like this. 20. Unnatural.
Okay. Well, that won't do anything then. So I will attack it again with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
And that's an 18.
That's a hit. Nice
Oh,
job.
great. Super. And that's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to spend yet another key point to activate Step of the Wind again. So I can spend my bonus action getting the heck out of dodge.
Awesome.
And then that will end my turn.
Okay, next up we've got Querity. What are you up to?
QWERTY is going to... yeah, sure. He'll step forward, and he's gonna throw a Produce Flame for 21 to hit.
Awesome. Nice. Yes, that is a hit.
A measly 7 damage, though. 7 fire.
Oh, hey, every bit helps. Nice job.
And then he runs back. And then he will end his turn. So then it will go to the
Okay.
Sloth.
Yep.
The Sloth will swing for a natural 20.
Nice.
So do we double? Is that the rule, or do we just roll damage twice?
You double the damage die. You roll twice the number of damage dice, and then whatever modifier the modifier is, you just tack that on to whatever you had.
Got it.
At the
okay,
end,
let's
yeah.
see. 12 plus 14. So 26 slashing damage.
Incredible. And he's
grappled
right.
again.
Oh no!
Yay!
Awesome.
Got
And
him in
that's
a
it.
spin
Pass.
circle.
Okay, Thrail is up next. He sees that this creature is like he's confident now that he's going to be able to take this down. He runs forward. He is going to swing at this creature with his scimitar for a 7, which is a miss. Okay, oops, that's all he can do. Vansel is inspired by his friend Thrail. He also runs forward, swings with his scimitar for a 19, which is a hit, dealing 5 points of damage, taking this thing down. You see this thing begin to like wobble as it takes the scimitar, and you see this pile of bones just collapse into this massive pile of dust, and you can see Vansel and Thrail turn towards each other. They lift up their hands and they give each other a high five. That is until you see 12 skeletons appear in the place of that pile of bones. I'm sorry, team. That is the effect of this this creature. Good luck. And you see Thrail and Vansel are absolutely terrified. That is going to be the end of their turn. Next up is Fedja. She is appalled by what she sees. And she takes her arrow, notches another one, and she's in overdrive at this point. She has got to figure out some way to get rid of these things. She casts Sacred Flame on the one that's closest. Let's see, like right there. She casts Sacred Flame. Let me get that going. And it is. It saves, unfortunately. Wow, every time. That is going to be the end of her turn. Shoot, I need to add these to the. Sorry. Okay, just roll all the NPCs. Cool. Okay, so that is her turn. Giggles, you're up now.
Okay, I'm gonna walk right here, and then I'm gonna measure something. How far is this? Okay, it's 15 feet from me. Like, this one right here is only 15 feet.
Yes.
That's wild. They're that close. Okay, that's actually close enough for me to hit it with my melee weapon.
Oh, what?
Right? Am I reading this right? I swear I'm reading this wrong.
The star for the fart sound.
I know, right? I was like, oh my goodness.
Rude.
Am I reading this right?
Yeah, let's see. Sorry.
I'm putting it in the chat of.
Oh, thank you. Yep.
Oh, it's reaches 5 feet. Excuse me, reaches 5 feet.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I don't know what range means. Whatever. Okay. Sorry.
Oh,
my bad.
range is if you throw it, right?
Oh, well, we're not doing that because then I'd have to go get it. Okay, my bad. Okay, so I'm gonna actually, instead of doing that, I'm gonna run right here. Behind this is Vansel right here, and stand here. And then now I'm in range of this guy right here.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna attack that one with my Dagger of Shadows. That's a 15.
15 is a hit.
Sweet. That's gonna be a 6 points of damage, and then with my sneak attack, that gives me an additional 4 points of damage. So that's 10 points of damage total on that, Mr. Skelly.
Awesome. Okay, it is not looking good at all. But it's still up by a thread.
And then that's my turn.
Okay, John, what are you up to?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up and then take a shot at the Skelly over here.
Perfect.
So first I'm gonna move. Might help if I get out of ruler mode, and then I'm gonna follow the crossbow and take 2 shots.
Nice.
Does a 12 hit?
12 is just a miss, unfortunately. It goes wide. It sees the arrow go past. Yeah, it turns around, and as it turns around, that 20, that arrow hits it directly in the skull.
Nice. So that's 13 on the bolt, and then.
Wow, the 13. How do you kill it? I mean, you don't even have to. Yeah.
Ow.
Oh, did you go out? I don't know.
Oh, can you hear me?
John, yeah, now we can. Sorry.
Well, what I described the first time was so good. I'm just gonna shoot you in the head.
Okay, got it. And it goes down. Incredible job. And also, excellent description. Wow, like one of the best I've ever heard. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'll take Miami.
Okay, next up Okay, next up we've got this skeleton here. He's going to turn around. He's going to hit sweet old Vansel, who is overconfident over here. He swings at Vansel with his short sword for a 17, which I believe is going to be a hit. Yes, it is, dealing 3 points of damage. That's going to be the end of that skeleton's turn. Next up is the one up here. It can't really. There's not a bunch of room over here. I think what it is going to do is. Let's see, which one is it? This one. 5, 10, 15, 20. Move towards you, John. Swing at you with its short sword for a 22, which is a hit, dealing 4 points of damage. That is its turn. Next up, we've got this one right here, which is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this big-ass sloth here.
It's running around the sloth.
I know! This giant target. Yeah, they're like scurrying around the sloth. That's kind of like, it's being so good. It's so good dealing with this disturbance below its feet. Not overreacting or anything. It might now after this, because this skeleton is going to attack this relic sloth for a 16, which is a hit, dealing 8 points of slashing damage. That is going to be the end of that skeleton's turn. Warrior 1, you're up. What do you do?
Wait, was the skeleton that just attacked the relic sloth this one?
It was this one up here.
Oh, this one. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Okay, great. So now that there's space, these two will have to make strength saves, or else they'll be blown back.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll start with this one.
Well, whenever their turn is.
Oh, whenever their turn is. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Sorry.
Yep. Let's see. Let's measure. $20, $25, $30. I'm gonna whack this guy with my quarterstaff.
Awesome.
That's a 13.
13's a hit. Nice job.
Okay. That's 6 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome. Okay.
And I'll do it again.
Perfect.
For a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
And that's gonna be an 11 bludgeoning.
How do you take out that skeleton?
Oh, super. Okay, we're gonna just sort of bonk it on the head. So it like basically the force of it makes all of its bones like come disconnected, and it just falls in a heap.
It falls into a heap and it turns into like 3 more skeletons.
Oh,
no,
nice.
No,
Pinata. All right.
Mini skeletons.
And that's all I've got.
Okay, next up is this skeleton over here. It's going to turn around. I don't know why my ping is being so annoying tonight. It's going to turn around. It's going to attack Vansel. So it attacks with its short sword for a 13, which is a hit, dealing 5 points of damage. Vansel is not looking great, team. That's going to be the end of that skeleton's turn. Next up is the one up here, which is going to run forward 5, 10, 15, 20. Here, let me get rid of this one. It's in its place. It's going to attack you, John, with its short sword for a 20, which is a hit, dealing 8 points of slashing damage. That is the end of its turn. Next up is the skeleton over here on the far right. It is going to... How am I going to do this? He cannot really see anything. Oh, you know what he can do? Takes out his crossbow. He's going to fire it at Vansel. Oh, wait. Does he have a crossbow? Yes, short bow. Fires it at Vansel for a 7, which is a miss. That is the end of its turn. Next up, this one right here. It is going to... Take out its short bow, fire it at Thrail. Or a... Oh, wait. No, I can't because he's adjacent to the sloth. He's going to attack the sloth with a melee weapon, actually. Rather than take the point. Well, it's a natural 1, so it didn't matter anyway. So perfect. Okay, QWERTY, you're up. What do you do?
QWERTY will step over here, throw a produce flame at this one.
Incredible. Okay.
Where's my produce flame button? There it is. For 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
8 fire damage.
Okay, how do you kill this skeleton?
I hit it with this, and it turns into dust.
I love it. As you do so, you see Vansel kind of like turn his back towards you while he's fending off these 3 skeletons in front of you, and he kind of like gives you like a salute, thanking you for your effort. Okay, Qwerty, anything else?
Eliminating threats is the best form of care in these situations.
And that'll be that's it for his turn. So next will be the
Awesome.
sloth. The sloth will swing at the one right in front of it.
Perfect.
For a 12 to hit.
It is just a miss, Sloth. I'm so sorry.
God damn it. Okay,
Sloth,
will be sad and pass his turn.
Okay, yeah, it is very tragic. Okay, Thrail is up next. He is going to attack the skeleton that just attacked the sloth with his scimitar for an 11, which is a miss. Unfortunately, that's the end of his turn. Vansel, he's looking a little scared at this point. He's going to attack the skeleton that is directly in front of him with his scimitar for a natural 1. Okay, wow.
Dear.
They're not great mercenaries. Okay, so that is the end of their turn. It is back to the top of the round. This skeleton right here is going to attack Vansel.
It needs to make a strength save first.
Oh, nice. Okay, strength save. How about
DC 13.
6?
Nope, it's gonna blow back at least 5 feet, so 15 if it can hit. Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Great.
Oh, awesome. Does that does not trigger an attack of opportunity, right? Because it has to be voluntary.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right. Cool. Okay, so he goes all the way back there. He still gets a turn though, right?
Yeah.
Cool. He takes out his short bow instead. So Vansel, as he's kind of like blown away, Vansel kind of turns towards you, Warrior One. He also salutes you. And as he turns back around, the skeleton pulls out his short bow, fires it off for a 22 to hit.
Oh, geez.
The arrow goes straight into Vansel's chest. The arrowhead protrudes through his back, and Vansel falls to the ground dead.
Oops.
That is the end of that skeleton's turn. Fedja is up next. She takes out her short bow. She's going to fire it at this skeleton here. Or should I do... She's going to say... Sacred Flame has not been working well. She's going to use the short bow.
I was going to say, please don't use Sacred Flame.
Exactly, yeah. For a 17, which is a hit. We made the right choice. 6 points of damage to the skeleton. Incredible. Giggles, you're up. What do you do?
I'm just like staring at Vansel's body, like, oh my god. I just can't believe it's like crazy that this person just like dropped dead in front of me. But okay. All right. For me, I guess what I'll do. How far? Will the wind wall affect me?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, as long as you're not moving in the opposite direction of the wind.
What's like the rule for like walking near your sloth, Qwerty? Like, can I walk through it? Like the path through it?
Yeah, he's friendly. Well,
Okay.
not through it, I don't think. You probably have to walk around it.
Oh, really? I think you... I don't know what it is for like gargantuan creatures, but I think like normally you can like walk through your allies as long as you don't end your turn. I don't know what it.
Maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the rule. I thought it was like double movement or something like that to move through your allies, which in that case that's like 30 feet.
Okay. Because I'm trying to go up here. Like this is this is where we want to be.
Okay, let's just say for the time being, I can look this up later, but I'll allow it. I'll allow you to like run through the creature's legs. No difficult terrain or anything, as long as you don't end your turn in the space.
Okay, so I'm here.
Cool.
And I'm going to attack this Mr. Skeleton.
Awesome.
And I'm assuming a 24 hits.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So we're gonna do 7 points of damage, and my 3d6 does 12 more, so it's 19 points of damage.
Incredible. How do you take out this skeleton?
I just rip its head off with my knife, like I swipe and rip, and then throw the head over my shoulder.
My God, I love it.
Okay, and then done.
Awesome. Okay,
and then I
next
just
up.
turn and look at the next one.
Oh no. Okay, John, what are you up to?
Yeah, I'm going to, you know what? More crossbow. I'm going to try to shoot the one in front of me, like by 10 feet.
Incredible. Yep.
All right, does a 12 hit?
That is just a miss again. It's so sad.
13.
13's a hit.
Nice. All right, that's 4 damage on the bolt and 3 B damage.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to maybe go stand by Fedja along the south wall here.
Cool.
Perfect. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, next up is this skeleton right here. Gonna turn towards Thrail, attack him with his short sword for a 23, which is a hit, dealing 7 points of damage. That's gonna be the end of its turn. Next up is the one that's up here, going to attack the Relic Sloth with its short sword for a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, dealing 4 points of damage. That's going to be the end of its
Okay.
turn. Warrior 1, you're up. You there, Kent?
Let me go see what's happening.
Okay, cool.
See him on camera, his thing's kind of blinking out, so maybe.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh no. Okay, we'll come back to him. I guess to Warrior 1, to her. We'll come back to her later.
Oh,
oh. Is he talking a little bit? Can't hear you. Okay, we'll come back. So next up is this skeleton right over here, going to attack Thrail with his short bow. So swinging for a
He's having
7,
a
which
problem, so he'll be back in a sec.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll come back when he's back on.
Okay.
I love
come
how
back
these
to him when he's back on.
NPCs are recruited as just basically fodder.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. It's a miss, though. They're surviving, frankly, longer than I anticipated, which is great for you all. And great for them, I think, too. So that's, good for them. That is a miss. That is the end of its turn. Next up, this one back here, which is going to fire off a bolt or an arrow at the Relic Sloth for a 10 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, next up is the skeleton up here. Takes out its short sword, swings it at the Relic Sloth for an 11 to hit. Probably another miss.
Miss.
Okay, next up we've got QWERTY. What are you doing?
I will go up to Sir Dead Guy and try to shove a good bear in his mouth.
Okay, you shove it in, and it kind of like splashes as it explodes in his mouth. No chewing or anything. Nothing happens. He's dead.
Okay. Well, that was my action. So I will go ahead and I'm actually going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go over here. Do I see anything down this way to the south?
Down this way? No. You see that eventually there's a door, and then eventually it just comes to what appears to be like a dead end or the wall down there.
Okay, so that'll be QWERTY's turn, and then the sloth will go ahead and swing at the one right in front of it again.
Perfect.
For
I'm sorry, this one to the right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Correct. 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
And that's 14 damage.
How do you take out the skeleton?
He just steps on it.
I love it. Short and sweet, simple, effective. It's dead. Incredible.
It's dead.
All right,
And
anything else,
pass.
Relic Sloth? Pass. Okay. Let's see. Next up is Thrail, who is kind of like, he's like freaking out at what's happening. He's not looking great. His companion is dead. He is going to take out his crossbow, light crossbow, fires it at this skeleton here for an 8, which is a miss. That's the end of his turn. Next up, we are at the top of the round. This skeleton up here, we'll give Warrior 1. We're counting up the moves, so they'll be able to take 2 turns when they get back. So this skeleton is next. He's going to fire for crossbow at Thrail. I'm sorry, short bow. 13, which is a hit, dealing 4 points, which is just enough as the arrow goes through his neck and you see blood spurting out from the point of impact. He falls to the ground, unmoving. Woof, y'all. Okay, that's the end of his turn. Fedya's up now. She is going to move. Let's see. 5, 10. And she's going to fire off her short bow at the one directly in front of her for a 10 to hit, which is a miss. That's the end of her. That's the end of her turn. Next up is Giggles. What do you do?
Okay, sorry, I was on mute. Okay, I think
Oh, you're good.
what I'm going to do is continue along my pursuit of these skeletons that are up here with me. I'm
Perfect.
going to attack this one right here. So we'll roll for an attack with my dagger. It's going to be a 15.
That is a hit.
So we're going to do 6 plus. So it's 12 points total of damage on that one.
Incredible. How do you take out the skeleton?
I just do the same exact thing. I just like literally take my dagger and like decapitate it with my hand and throw the skull behind my head and keep just like looking at the next one on down the path.
That is so scary, and I love it. Okay, Giggles. So do you have anything else you want to do, or is that it?
Yeah, I'm gonna move since I haven't moved yet. I'm gonna
Cool.
move further down the path. Do these? Yeah, right here, I think.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry. Can you like move forward one more? I totally forgot about this last time. It cannot end in the same space as the sloth.
Oh, is that this? Am I in the space?
Yeah. I think
Oh.
you're under. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that was part of. Okay. Oh, it's right there. Okay, I didn't realize that's where it was.
No, you're totally good.
Let me go here.
Perfect. And then I'll remove the skeleton so you can see you. Perfect. Okay, next up is John. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna take shots at the one all the way back here.
Awesome.
Uh, 23 to hit on the first
That's
one.
a hit. Nice.
Another 4 plus
No.
4
Oh.
B damage, and then I'm gonna try to shoot again.
Okay,
Ooh, 21
that is a hit.
for 10 plus 2 Bs.
Okay, so 12 points for the second one. So did the first one hit or no? I'm sorry.
It did. For 8.
It did. Okay, so how do you take out this one?
Oh yeah, you know what? I give him, his just desserts. He just killed the buddy
Beautiful.
of ours through the neck. I'm gonna
Mhm.
shoot him through the neck.
Incredible.
Right in the
You shouldn't.
vertebra.
So you shoot him right in the vertebra, and the skull actually like pops off as it does so. It clacks to the floor, and the rest of the skeleton falls to the ground, dead. Incredible job, Warrior 1. You are up. Since you
Yay.
missed your last turn, you can have 2 turns this turn.
Excellent. Yeah, I just was doing a real big inhale. All right, so what we'll do is we're gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20. I will smack this dude with my quarterstaff. For an 11.
Incredible that. Well, I'm sorry, not incredible. I'm sorry, that was a miss.
An incredible miss for an incredible miss. That will be followed by an even more incredible critical fail.
Oh
Um,
no.
So that was a good. So that explains, I guess, why I sort of just left the material plane for 6 seconds. And
Exactly. Yes.
right. So I will take my graciously given second turn. We're going to try that again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's better. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, you reappear in the material plane and you hit. Yeah, nice job.
For nine bludgeoning damage.
Amazing. Okay, it is not looking good at this point.
Okay, great. And then I'll do my second attack again on the same skeleton, and we're going to finish this.
Yep.
For a 15 to hit,
Yes.
that is 7 bludgeoning damage.
And how do you take this one out?
Yeah, I'm going. There's still a little tear in reality, and I'm just gonna push it through. So its soul can't find peace.
It disappears. Yeah, it totally disappears. Tormented for all eternity.
Excellent. Love that. I will, since I'm still not. I'm assuming QWERTY didn't do any healing while I disappeared, right?
He did not.
No.
Okay, just double checking. So I'm not feeling great, so I'm going to spend one of my key points to get into my tree pose and activate patient defense. So I'm gonna
Awesome.
take dodge as a bonus action.
Perfect.
And then that ends my turn.
Okay, next up we have, let's see, this skeleton right here. It sees Fedja, kind of out in the open, looking a little weak. He's gonna run forward. Oh, shoot. He ran into the wind, didn't he? Is that still present?
It's the start of its turn, so as long as it's not moving towards Fedja, its movement is normal.
Okay. Okay, so he's just gonna step forward then, and I guess he'll take out his crossbow or his short bow then, and do that instead. He's gonna fire off an arrow at Fedja for a 23 to hit, dealing. He fires off the arrow. It goes straight through Fedja's heart. You see blood begin to seep down from the point of impact, and she falls to the ground,
Fedja.
dead. Oh no, dead.
Oh dear. Oops.
That's the end of the skeleton's turn. QWERTY, you're up. What do you do? Your companions are falling.
These are not my assigned patients, although their loss is not beneficial to us.
He would love to use Revivify 3 times, but he's only got 1 more spell slot for it. He's got to prioritize here. He's got to make sure he can keep his allies stable.
Yes, triage.
Mm-hmm.
Triage. So he'll just move forward, and he will yeet us a Produce Flame again at
Nice.
the one over here.
Incredible.
It's going to be a 25 to hit.
Absolutely.
For 9 damage.
And how do you take out that skeleton? What happens?
I throw a fireball at him, and he turns into ashes.
Absolutely incredible. It's instantaneous. Amazing.
And that's his turn.
Awesome.
And then the sloth. Oh yeah. Well, no. There's people in the way. You can't really, because there's this one's still alive, right? Or is that just a thing stuck in the wall?
He is still alive. Yes. Kind of like hanging out, like right at the wall, right at the edge of the wall.
Alright, well, the sloth doesn't have a ranged attack, so he's just gonna chill out and pass.
All right, next up, we are at that very skeleton. Oh, he's going to attack Warrior 1, who's adjacent to him, with his short sword for an 8, which is a miss. That's the end of his turn. Giggles, you're up. What do you do? Oh, no. This does not bode well for the skeleton.
Skeleton versus the world.
I think he might be on the phone or something. He's putting up a finger, like, hold on.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There we go.
Well,
Oh, wait,
okay,
no,
well,
hold
No,
on.
I'm,
His
I'm
mic's
sorry.
just muted.
Sorry. No, I was muted. Damn it.
Oh.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Sorry, I'm looking at the skeleton that is in the corner over there, and like he doesn't understand what I'm saying, but like I'm holding my finger like 1 minute. Hold on, I'll be right back. And I'm like running down here to Thrail and Vansel because I forgot about something, and like I just start rifling through their pockets.
and you find let's see, where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, you find 20 gold pieces in Vansel's pocket, and another 30 gold pieces in Thrail's pocket. So
Okay,
you're rolling in
At this
it.
point, I just pocket that. And from here, I think I don't know how many because I was here. So how much was that?
Let's see.
That
Where are
was-
you now? 15.
Okay, so I can still move another 15. So if I go back, I think I can go back up to. Can I? I can't. This like. If I go up
Was
to
that
this
you-
space, I can go really like right here to the space right in front of where one that's 30 feet, right?
This
Total?
one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep, that's exactly 30.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna go there.
Cool.
And I'm going to attack that skeleton. Like I said, I'd be right back. And I rolled a 7 because I was too weighed down by all of the gold in my pocket.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're just jangling on your way.
And
to
I'm
the
just like
skeleton.
jingling, yeah. And so I just shrug my shoulders and say, "Oh well."
Okay, nice. Okay, John, you're up. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, you guessed it, take 2 shots at that skelly.
I love
2
it.
shots.
You've got this.
Holy
Yes,
hell,
there it is.
27?
There it is.
12 damage on the bolt.
Okay. Yep.
And 3 on the bees.
How do you take out this last skeleton, John?
You know, plain and simple, I'm just gonna get him right in the chest. Right in the
In-
sternum.
Ooh.
Incredible. Yeah, so the arrow hits in the chest, and as it does so, I mean, the skeleton just kind of like explodes in all directions. All the bones clank to the floor, and that is the end of combat. Nice job, everyone. What do you do after combat?
Feels super nice.
Go and
Just
pet my
dead.
sloth.
Yeah, let's all pet the sloth.
The sloth is very clearly happy to be petted after dealing with these insects that it had to deal with the last
Insects?
20 minutes or so.
All right.
I'll continue
Derogatory,
concentrating on the
obviously.
spell for now. It lasts up to an hour, so I'll have him try to just chill out here while we step forward.
Cool.
Okay. Nothing of value was lost. All right. Shall we continue?
All
Or
right,
at least
so
throw that tarp over Fedja or something.
Is there like not a way? Is revival a thing or no? Like once people are dead, they're dead.
well, what spell are you looking to
I
use?
know
Do
I
you
don't have
you-
anything. I'm just asking plain, like just
Oh,
with just being ignorant.
I mean, like if you have the right spell.
Oh, okay, all right.
you
So
can
it
probably
is
bring
a thing
back,
that exists. I just don't have it. Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the thing is with NPCs, if they die, you can't just like medicine check stabilize them. If they go down to 0, they're dead unless you use magical efforts to bring them back to life.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So I feel like should we look through Fedge's belongings? Is that disrespectful?
Oh well, yeah. Also, are we
may have
worried that?
had letters or something from the Doom Guide or something like that?
Oh, that's Bethesda style like game design.
Oh, okay.
We love,
which we love.
don't know the skull
Should we be a little worried if they're going to reanimate?
Oh, are you saying we should burn the bodies?
Oh dear.
God.
Oh dear. I didn't say that.
This is taking
You
a
just
turn.
said they reanimate.
I said, should we be worried?
Oh god, okay.
Do we possibly know how her cult specifically takes care of dead bodies?
Yeah, they put them in a pit and burn them.
Or they set them up like little dolls in a dollhouse.
Yeah, QWERTY wasn't like fully coherent last time. Yeah, but QWERTY, it comes back to you. You recall seeing towards the entrance of the crypt, you saw like skeletal remains kind of like posed in different like scenes, like as they had acted in life, and that and the thinking was like that's like they're comforted by the fact that they're doing what they did in life, even though it's here in this crypt. That was the first room you saw, and then the second room you saw was just a bunch of bones in a pit. So, pick your poison.
Do we know any of Fedge's hobbies? Like cooking? Could we pose her like flipping pancakes?
Just being mean. She was kind of mean.
Just
kinda
moving around her
dour.
dead body. Be like, let's put her in a position that
Okay,
makes
all right,
sense for
I'm
her
just gonna
hobbies.
do it. I don't care. I don't have morals at this point. I'm gonna search her body.
Okay, you
Okay.
find a short bow and a club. She's got nothing else,
No,
unfortunately.
okay, all right, cool. Don't
Yeah.
care. I'll just leave her belongings to herself.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I just didn't want there to be some note on there from the Doom Guide saying that they're backstabbing
Yeah.
us or something. I'm just being careful.
Oh.
Doing what she did best, laying on the ground and bleeding. All right.
Okay, well, that was uncalled for, but okay.
This is why QWERTY is here to provide counseling, because y'all need it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is giving me flashbacks to my days at the carnival. This is not good.
Oh no.
Okay, oh god.
This is
Okay.
giving me more skeletal fight.
I don't
kinda
like this.
vibe.
Uh-oh. All right. So we passed level 1.
You walk into this next room and you see this kind of very large and tall room. You can see notches near the floor filled with stacked bones, and you see skulls that are neatly arranged about 6 inches apart along a ledge. The wall above the skulls bears an inscription partially obscured by centuries of accumulated dust and cobwebs. What do you do?
Try to open this door.
We're not dealing with that. Yeah.
Great.
You open the door, and you open the door, and inside you can see a mummified figure in magnificent apparel sitting on a throne.
Oh no.
The throne itself is inlaid with ivory and semi-precious stones. It holds a golden dagger in its right hand and a balance in its left. You can see a crown of gold and tarnished silver that appears to float above this body's head. The whole scene is draped in cobwebs.
This is worse. This is much worse.
It's Delgal.
Hello?
I
Hello?
do not recommend touching the body.
Cordy, you want to close the door?
I want to look around, but I'm not going to touch it.
All right.
So it's just that. There isn't anything else in here, right?
Yeah, you don't see anything.
What if we all 4 touch it at the same time?
Ooh. I
Now
think
you're
that
talking.
might work. Oh yeah, if we each grab a limb.
And
Like, what's
pull.
it gonna do?
What if we all grab an appendage and pull at the same time?
I like this.
Okay, dibs on the skull. I'll pull his head off.
Ah!
Okay. I've got both ankles in my hands.
Wait, no, don't touch it
Oh.
yet.
Okay, just kidding. I'm thinking about putting both ankles in my hands.
I will grab his left arm.
Okay, I'll grab the other arm.
All right,
You both. Okay, you got the head.
and pull.
All right, here
I
we
On
love
the
this
count of
group
3.
so much.
go.
1, 2, 3.
And you hear
Pull.
you hear as the sockets just kind of like pull apart, the bones fall apart, and the body just kind of like the bones just kind of crumple into a pile on the ground, and dust begins to float up from where it is. The crown appears to still be floating in the air.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
that's fun. Oh, well, I guess we should have expected some of that.
Fedja would have loved to see this. It's too bad she's not
I
here.
think she probably is seeing this too.
Yeah, are we noticing the presence of any angry ghosts?
It feels colder than normal. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
Does the
A
crown...
shiver.
Does
Okay.
the crown fit John's head?
Absolutely. And you
I
think
have some
actually
concern.
it would look pretty good on John's head, you think, now that, the more you think about it.
I think this is gonna look good on John's head. I think I grabbed the crown and slide it over my hood.
Should we have taken a short rest
need
before we did this?
you.
Oh no.
Yeah, probably. I need you, John, to take a cool. Oh, well, that's not terrible. 4 points of lightning damage as
Oh,
you
God.
touch the crown and you pull it onto your head. You are shocked by this trap that is triggered by you pulling it. You take like a total of 4 points of damage, so it's not a ton. So you kind of like put it on your head as you're convulsing, like, this is not that bad. And as you put it on your head, after you put it on your head, you notice that what had triggered the trap was a very, very thin like thread that was attached to the crown. It was not floating by any magical means. It was a string that triggered the trap. But hey, you got a new crown.
Nice.
Guys,
John, it
what
does
do you
look good
think?
on you.
That's what I'm saying. John's also quietly incredibly
John,
this
do you
is
feel
the
any
third time
different?
he stumbled into a trap. I'm getting a little frustrated.
I find it concerning that we are disrupting the crypt when we were asked specifically not to.
Oh, Creddy, you buzzkill.
Do you feel any different? Do you feel like you have any like new power or anything?
I feel taller.
Oh, well,
Oh.
that does count.
Was he wearing a cloak, perchance?
You are, in fact, not taller.
Not helpful.
I imagine it really brings out your eyes, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay, John, give me a perception check, please.
This will be good. Always tuning in. Ooh, a 17. Wow.
17. Okay, you notice there is no cloak on the, or I guess where the bones were. You take the crown off briefly and you examine it a little bit more. You see this is like a genuine, like really nice crown. It's a little dusty, but it is nice. You estimate that this crown is probably worth 250 gold pieces on its own.
Whoa.
Oh my god. I can't. Does it have
Please
a
do
name?
not barter
Any
this away for
inscription?
goods and services, as we did on the island.
That was devil gold. This is some poor Joe's hat. I'm seeing here. I don't know if I can take this.
John's hat fund.
Yeah. Maybe if I earn it, I'll come back for it. I'm gonna put it back.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, you put it back. Well, put it back where?
So do we put his body
yeah,
back?
we kind of broke his body. What remains of his body?
It does.
I mean, all of it. It's just in different places.
It was like that when we found it.
How are they going to know?
Let's just
Shall we reposition it bone by bone?
No,
let's
I
make him sit on his crown, huh?
Haha.
I think the damage is done at this point.
Dork,
so I
you
think we
died,
should
not
just-
me. Oh, that was
Okay.
informative, guys. I think we're ready for the battle ahead.
We should take a
Actually,
short rest.
can we?
Can we take it? No.
Yeah, can we lay down here in this wonderfully small safe room?
If
I
you'd
just
like
want
to,
to close the door
sure.
and take an hour-long nap.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Is there anything?
Yeah, you-
Go
Go ahead.
Attach this, I don't know, piano wire in this room before I lay down and get shocked to death again.
Give me another perception check.
Okay, let's see. 14. 11
You
plus
don't
3.
see anything.
All right, guys, it's safe to sit.
All
We're
right,
short
are
resting, right?
we?
Yeah,
Yeah, are we taking a
rested.
short rest now? Cool.
Yes.
Go ahead and take that short rest. Yeah, an hour passes by. Nothing happens. You feel a little more rejuvenated as you come out of your kind of like small nap. You open up the door and you walk out into the room, the same room that contained all those piles of stacked bones and skulls neatly arranged along the wall. What do you do?
Well, the sloth
Hmm.
goes away.
Oh, so sad.
Sloth.
Goodbye, Sloth.
Bye, sloth.
Thank you for your service. It out of thin air.
I gotta
Birdie.
be honest, I was hoping the
Start
skeleton
walking.
files would be gone.
Oh, are we just gonna just walk through?
Do we wanna try and maybe do you still have your fan?
Yes, I have my fan.
How many times can you use it?
So that's a complicated question. I can use it safely once per day. But if I can try and use it again.
Because there's inscriptions on
or
the
is it?
ceiling in this room, right?
In this room?
Yeah, in the room with the stacked bones that we did.
Yeah. You see
They're
it's
covered
like-
by a bunch of like
exactly.
stuff.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if because I don't think anybody has like wind abilities or anything, but I know that everyone has that the thing.
Yeah.
If you were to use it-
Every time I try to use it before the next dawn, it has like a cumulative 20% chance of just like tearing into shreds. So I'd rather
no.
not.
Let's not do that. Okay. Can anybody make out any of the words on the ceiling?
And as you ask that question, all 6 of the piles of
Okay,
bones
well, we
say yes.
And what do they say?
And you
What do
see all
those
6
words say?
all 6 of the piles of bones at the same time say, "A question speak you, and answer will these departed."
Oh, is
Um,
this a word jumble? A question seek you and something departed. Huh.
A word puzzle. What do we know about these skeletons? Almost nothing, other than that.
You know nothing about us.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. So when they're speaking, do we notice like their eye sockets glow, or like is there any
No.
sort of visual manifestation of this?
Nope. You just hear these sounds coming from the piles, the sources, but it does not appear that there's any like visual representation. Like they're not moving at all. There's no glowing that happens or anything like that. No.
What has animated you?
Magic. They say magic.
Excellent. I'd like to see if I can discern if like each pile of bones is like a single humanoid individual, or if it seems to be like multiple things, multiple different creatures.
Cool. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I have cast a single spell this entire game. That's a 3.
Yeah, you have no idea.
It's
Great.
a question. What is the? I'm sorry. What was the?
A question speak you, and answer will these departed.
Oh.
Question
Okay.
Speak you.
Oh.
Will...
I ask. So what should we do next? Out loud.
And one of the piles answers, whatever it is that you desire. Another one says, be gone. A third one says, how am I supposed to know? The fourth one says, um, I don't know. Like, what's a good one? Like, the fourth one says, it doesn't matter to me as long as you don't steal anything. The fifth one says, continue along if you feel like it. And the sixth one says, get rid of the undead from this crypt.
Well, I gotta say, about half.
Which
of you
one's
are
the
making
sixth
sense.
one?
The one you're next to, QWERTY.
I pick it up.
Okay.
A lot of good ideas being thrown out here. Excellent. During a brainstorming session, it's great to get those
Maybe-
idea juices flowing.
Do we think that? I wonder. Does any of these bones look like? Do they look old or do they look like fresh?
No, they look old.
Okay. Because I was just like wondering. Giggles like is wondering to himself if like these are the voices and like the souls of the people who have died in here, and that's like what's taking over and answering the questions. Because like some of the personalities are like sounding somewhat like the people who have maybe
Ooh.
encountered, but I don't know.
Ooh.
That's probably big braining this a little too much, but
Ooh. Okay.
I guess we
So
could ask them what their names are, but I don't know if they would give us that information.
so when QWERTY picked up the bones, like nothing happened, right?
Nothing happened. Nope.
Okay.
I'll ask the one that I'm holding.
How do we get rid of the undead in the crypt?
And you hear silence in response.
I ask, are you all undead?
And you hear silence in response.
Oh. Maybe that's an I don't know situation. It's okay to
Maybe it's 'cause I
admit.
picked up the head. I put it back. And then
Was
I
it-
ask it again. How do we get rid of the undead?
Silence.
Oh no. They hung
I
up
pick it
on
back up.
us.
I take the head with me and I start walking.
Incredible.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we've learned all that we can from this.
So you make your way into the next room, and you see that this area has displays similar to those previously in the catacombs, but with one major difference. Where the previous displays were pleasant depictions of daily life, these appear to be nightmares come to
Whoa.
life. In one crypt, you see the skeletons of 3 very young children. They're posed as if they are strangling a grown man, while another portrays 5 people holding a skeletal man in a chair and pouring something from a greasy brown vial down his throat. Piles of dirt and rubble have been deposited around the room. And as you take this scene in and try to figure out what it is that you're even looking at, that's where we're going to end for
Oh.
tonight.
Gnarly.
Sounds scary.
Maybe Thedya belongs in this crypt.
Awesome,
Yeah.
team. Yes, team. Thank you so much. That was a ton of fun. Great job. To everyone who's watching, thank you so much. This was the last official night of D&D League. We're talking about we have one session that we missed that we're gonna make up. We'll have to decide if we can find the time to stream it because I think we're thinking of Wednesday. I think we probably have some league who's streaming that night. So if we can't find the time, this might be the last time that we see you for season 2. We'll be back for season 3 though, in the future. So keep your eyes out if you want to play for an announcement in our Discord for when the next season's going to occur. And until then, we may or may not see you on Wednesday. But I hope you have a great week. Thank you for watching this season, and we'll see you soon. Thanks a ton, everyone. Bye.
Bye.